Yo, you're a baseball fan, you need to hear this because the 2026 MLB predictions just dropped. I'm telling you right now, some of these takes are going to start arguments immediately. We're talking about a team basically locked in the playoffs, multiple 101 projections, contenders people trust way too much, and a few teams that could completely shock the league. And as a New York Mets fan, I'm reading through all of this thinking one thing. If this actually plays out, the road to the World Series still goes through one team, the Los Angeles Dodgers. But here's where it gets interesting. These are teams that could challenge them. Some of them people aren't talking about enough. Let's break it down. Let's start with reality. According to ESPN, there's only one team in Tier 1, just one, the Dodgers. Projected 102 wins, 98% chance of playoff odds, and 27.6% chance to win a World Series. That's not just elite, that's dominant before opening day even starts. And the biggest storyline, they're chasing a three-peat, something we haven't seen since the Yankees did back in 2000. And what did the Dodgers do this offseason? They didn't sit back. They added more talent, more stars, more firepower, and now they're not just the best team, they're the standard. Now let's talk about a team that I think is being slept on, the Seattle Mariners. Because if you actually look at the projections, this is a team built to win games in October. It starts with pitching. This rotation is legit, one of the best in baseball. You got guys like George Kirby, Logan Gilbert, Bryce Miller, Brian Wu, Luis Castillo. That's not hype. That's production. That's consistency. And according to the data, they were dominant at home last year with a 3.28 ERA at home and a 4.50 ERA on the road. Now, yeah, the ballpark helps, but don't get it twisted. These dudes can pitch anywhere, and here's why I think Seattle is dangerous. They don't need to outscore you 10-8. They can beat you 3-1 or 4-2. The hype of a team is scary in a playoff series because when pitching shows up, anything can happen. Now, here's a team that I think people are underrating a little bit, the Toronto Blue Jays, because when we look at predictions, they're not being put in that top tier. But when you actually look at the roster, there's more than people realize. This is a team that still has star-level hitters, experience, and enough talent to go on the run. And here's the thing about teams like Toronto. They don't need to be the best team all year. They just need to get hot at the right time. We've seen it before. Teams catch momentum, and suddenly they're in the ALCS. Now, do they have flaws? Yeah, but if their pitching holds up and the offense clicks, this is a team that could absolutely shake things up. Now, let's talk about the part of these predictions that always get people heated, the bold takes, because according to Yahoo and CBS, there's a few things that could happen this season that nobody's ready for. We're talking about teams projected to win a lot of games, missing expectations, underdogs outperforming projections, and playoff races being way tighter than people think. And this happens every year, every single year. There's a team everyone believes in that disappoints, and there's a team nobody believes in that shocks everybody. When you look at these projections, don't treat them like guarantees because baseball doesn't work like that. Let's talk about my team, the New York Mets, because this is where things get interesting. When we look at predictions, the Mets are in that group of teams that could be really good, but still have question marks. And as a fan, that's frustrating because you look at this roster and you see potential, you see talent, you see a team that could absolutely compete. But the question is, can they put it together? Because if they do, they're one of the few teams that could actually challenge the Dodgers. But so here's the reality of the 2026 season. The Dodgers are a team to beat, no question, but they're not unbeatable. The Seattle Mariners have the pitching. The Toronto Blue Jays have the potential. And the New York Mets, yeah, we might be the wild card in all of this. Now I got to ask, who is beating the Dodgers this year? Is it Seattle, Toronto, the Mets, or is it nobody? Let me know in the comments. And if you're rocking with baseball content like this, hit that subscribe button because we're breaking down everything this season. Let's go.